Hi, and welcome to the Drama Coach podcast. I'm Lisa Southam, actor, drama coach, and parent to 2 young performers. This podcast is for young actors, teens, young adults, and the parents supporting them through the industry. Each week, we explore acting, training, auditions, confidence, communication, well-being, and what this industry really looks like behind the scenes. Openly, honestly, and without pretending there's just one right path. You'll hear conversations with actors, agents, creatives, and coaches, alongside solo episodes offering honest insight, practical advice, and encouragement for people trying to navigate this unpredictable industry. So whether you're completely new to acting, thinking about training, already auditioning professionally, or simply trying to figure out your next step, you're very welcome here. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, and welcome back to the Drama Coach podcast. Now, if you've been listening over the last few episodes, you might have felt a bit of a shift. We've started to move from understanding the industry into something slightly different, and I just wanted to take a moment to name that. Up until now, a lot of what we've talked about has been about foundations, understanding how things work, making auditions, agents, and the whole process hopefully feel clearer and less overwhelming. And that doesn't go away. But at some point, there's a natural next step, because understanding the industry is one thing and stepping into it is another. So this short episode is just to introduce you to the idea of Series 2 and where we're going with this, the idea of stepping into the industry and sort of what this stage is all about. So who is this stage for? This next stage is really for those of you who are starting to take this more seriously. So it's still relevant for the parents of these actors, but it might be that now you're an actor yourself listening to this, perhaps in your teens or even early 20s, thinking about further drama training and also stepping into the industry, perhaps on your own, without or with less guidance from your parents than you've perhaps had up until now. So again, I'm not discounting you if you're a parent. Please stick with me, because I know we've got a lot of parent listeners, which is wonderful. But inevitably, your children will grow, and if they are still interested, if they've been interested since a really young age, and they're still interested now, and now they're older, hopefully the podcast will continue to be helpful to you both. So as I said, this is for sort of older teens, early 20s, and those who are thinking, could I actually do this? What are my next steps? How do I begin building something real? So hopefully there's a little more independence, more responsibility, open interviews that allow you to begin to make your own decisions on things and things that feel right or sit right with you. And of course, this can also come with a bit more pressure. The podcast is not here to pressure you. The podcast is here to try and help you gauge, balance, understand that pressure and find ways of coping with it as well. So what we're focusing on now, going forward, we are going to start talking more about things like how the work actually happens, how people begin building experience, what the industry expects at this stage, and what it really looks like moving forwards from or into training and then from that into professional work. I have seen and heard a lot about drama school training, and I want to cover that in this series as well. So as always, we'll try and keep things clear and grounded, but hopefully we'll begin to go a little bit deeper. And as I said, start to allow people to really explore and think about what is right for them and coming up with their own pathways within this industry. So I wanted to be clear about something. This podcast isn't about kind of quick wins or shortcuts. There is a lot of noise about that and how to make it. And That's not what this is about. I'm hoping this is about doing things properly, building real skills, understanding the reality of the industry, and doing all of that with heartfelt guidance and help, and hopefully balanced opinions as well. You'll hear from lots of different people, and hopefully across the board of Series 2, you'll get a great balance of opinions and a wealth of advice for you, because that's what gives you longevity. If you're sticking with this industry, you can be in it for a long time and there can be a lot of waiting. And I'm hoping that this podcast will help with that. So if you're the parent listening, you're absolutely still in the right place. Don't think I've forgotten you. This might just feel like the next stage for you. So less about managing everything for them and more about supporting them as they start to take ownership of their career. So if you've been listening from the beginning, a huge thank you. And if you're just joining now, you are very welcome here. The next stage is about stepping forwards, but doing it with clarity, confidence, and a grounded understanding of what this industry really is. And I'm really looking forward to sharing all of this with you. I've got some great guests lined up, and I can't wait to share their wisdom and their advice with you very, very soon. Thanks so much for listening to the Drama Coach podcast. If this episode resonated with you, or you know someone else navigating the world of acting and training, I'd really appreciate you sharing this with them. And if you're enjoying the podcast, following and rating it genuinely helps more young performers, parents, and carers discover these conversations. You can also find me, Lisa Southam, over on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at The Drama Coach, where I share more acting tips, industry insight, and honest conversations around confidence and training. Thank you for being here, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode.